4,500 years ago, humanity created something that should not have been possible.
A structure that defies the limitations of its own age.
Was this design a machine? A mathematical engine far ahead of its time?
How did they achieve tolerances within a single millimeter? Stones so heavy, no one believes they could be moved by human hands alone.
Yet they did, and we still struggle to understand how. Even modern technology cannot answer every question.
Inside the pyramid lies a labyrinth of physics, architecture, and astronomy. Some theories suggest they harnessed principles of engineering we are only beginning to rediscover. Giza, the culmination of centuries of knowledge, driven by faith and precision.
This was not merely a tomb. It was a message from a civilization.
4,500 years ago, ancient engineers achieved the impossible.
To build the impossible, they turned to the lifeline of Egypt, the Nile. Every stone began a journey, crafted with intention, moved with purpose. Behind the labor stood minds that envisioned more than a tomb. They imagined a monument to eternity. With tools of copper and will of iron, they shaped the earth itself. Human strength became engineering, coordinated in ways we still strive to understand. Precision was not accident. It was their science. Inside these walls, mathematics meets mystery. Even today, new chambers emerge from the dark.
A project so vast, every generation believed it to be the work of gods.
But it was the work of people, organized, determined, unified. Each block placed with purpose, each angle chosen with cosmic intent. To uncover their methods, we must return to where it all began. The story begins far from Giza, at the quarries where stone was born.
With copper tools and relentless precision, they separated thousands of tons of limestone from solid bedrock.
Simple materials, used with deep understanding of physics. Once freed, each block began a journey across land and river. Water transformed sand into a lubricant, reducing friction by nearly half. Human force became mechanical advantage. The Nile was their highway, moving the impossible with the flow of nature. Timing the floods, they turned seasonal chaos into logistical control. Every arrival was calculated. Nothing was left to chance. Stone met desert, and the real challenge began. Paths etched into the land, still visible after 4 millennia. Modern experiments confirm what ancient builders already knew. Their methods were not magic, but mastery. Moving stone across the desert was only the first challenge. The real question was vertical. One theory suggests massive straight ramps built as the pyramid rose. But as height increased, so did complexity. Another hypothesis points to spiral ramps hidden in plain sight. Space was limited. Precision became essential. Some researchers propose the ramps were internal, invisible once construction ended. Leverage multiplied strength, turning effort into elevation. Not lifted in moments, but conquered step by step. Counterweights may have allowed gravity itself to do the work. Experiments show these methods were not only possible, but efficient.
As the pyramid grew taller, so did the risks.
Every lift demanded discipline and absolute control. Stone had been moved. Stone had been raised. Raising stone was only part of the achievement. Its base is aligned to true north, with an error smaller than modern buildings. Precision measured not in centimeters, but millimeters.
Without lasers or satellites, they mastered leveling through water and shadow. Its angles follow mathematical relationships still debated today.
Light itself was part of the design. By tracking eternal stars, they found true north. The pyramid was built to speak with the heavens. Engineering hidden, where no one was meant to look.
Shafts aimed not at the earth, but at the stars. Inside, stone defies gravity through calculated stress and relief.
Even today, its accuracy challenges explanation.
Some see reflections of the cosmos carved into stone.
Precision was not decoration, it was purpose. For centuries, scholars have searched for the knowledge behind this achievement.
Some theories begin with water, the most underestimated force of the ancient world.
Water finds its own level, and so did their foundations. Hydraulic balance may have turned gravity into an ally. Their tools were simple. Their mathematics was not.
Patterns emerge, ratios repeated with intention.
Some researchers explore acoustics, vibration within stone, not as myth, but as physics. What once seemed impossible becomes repeatable. Knowledge preserved not in texts, but in practice. Every mark tells a story of intent.
What we do know is that nothing here was accidental. And yet, questions remain. Was this knowledge complete, or only a fragment of something greater? When construction ended, the world was forever changed.
No other structure of its time came close.
This was not built for the living, but for eternity. To the ancient Egyptians, stone was permanence, and permanence was power.
Across 45 centuries, the pyramid still commands attention.
Civilizations rose, fell, and vanished, but it remained.
Even with today's technology, we struggle to replicate its precision. Not because we lack machines, but because we lack their unity of purpose.
Every angle speaks of intention.
A bridge between earth and sky. The builders are gone, but their thinking endures.
Their greatest achievement was not stone.
The Great Pyramid of Khufu remains, not as a mystery of the past, but as a challenge to the future.